y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have a look at the Glisten and Glow birthday quad for 2019. This is in celebration of Jill's 38th birthday, so a big happy birthday to Jill, and thank you so much for sending these my way. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into the swatch and review. These will be available starting on the 8th at 7 p.m. EDT at the Glisten and Glow website. I'll go ahead and link that down below. So first up today, I have 38 Wishes, and this polish is described as an ultramarine blue scattered hollow with pink to purple ultrachrome flakes, bronze to orange ultrachrome flakes, and it's also loaded with green to gold color shifting shimmers. So a lot going on in this one little bottle, and it does look super beautiful on the nail. So here's a look at that first easy coat. This one does go on nice and smooth. It goes on super easy, not too thick or too thin, and you do get a good amount of flakies there even with that first coat. These aren't the shard glitters. They are more flaky, so they're not going to make as much texture on the nail. So here's a look at that second coat. 2 coats it does bump up that coverage, adds a ton more of those shimmers and flakies. I did have just a peak of visible nail line left, so I am going to go ahead and go in for a quick third coat. No issues at all. 3 coats it did bring this more to the opacity of my liking, and I'm never going to be mad about more flakes on the nail. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this coat, let it dry down, and then show you what it looked like. So here is a look at that completed Meany at 3 coats before a glossy top coat here. So not a lot of texture at all. I do recommend using the Glisten and Glow top coat. It is one of my favorites. It dries down really quickly and extends that wear time. So this is my final swatch photo at an angle underneath artificial lighting. So next up, I have a 38 and Great, and this polish is described as a medium dusty purple crelly with blue ultrachrome flakes and royal to aqua unicorn shimmers. So it does have a little bit of shiftiness in there as well on top of this crelly formula. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how it's swatched today for me on my natural nail. This is a very creamy crelly, really easy to work with, and it's one that you're not going to have to worry about building and building and building up to get full opacity because the formula is spot on. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry down. All I needed for this one is 2 complete coats. It does dry down beautifully. Not a lot of texture going on, even though there are a ton of those really pretty blue flakies, and you can see it shimmering through that crelly base. Super gorgeous and unique polish. So here's a look at that completed Meany at just 2 coats before that glossy top coat underneath my artificial lighting. Again, I do recommend going in with 1 coat of your favorite glossy top coat. This one is also really beautiful with a matte top coat. It really brings those blue flakes right to the forefront. So next up is It's Capricorn season, and this polish is described as a medium gray crelly loaded with a rainbow of ultrachrome flakes and a strong pink to purple shimmer. So you can see that shimmer there in the bottle. That's exactly what it looks like on the nail. This one's going to have a little bit more play in colors due to those ultrachrome flakes in all different shades, and I think they really play together well on this gray base. So here's a look at that first easy coat. This one does go on again nice and smooth, really creamy, super easy to work with polishes here. It is a little bit sheer, so I'm going to go ahead and build it up with a quick second coat. Depending on how you like to go in for your coats, thicker or thinner, I do tend to go a little bit thicker with mine, so I did have complete coverage in just 2 easy coats. If you go super thin, you may kind of be on the verge of needing 3 for this one. Not an issue at all. Again, no texture, and drying time is on the lesser side. So here's a look at that completed Meany at just 2 coats. This almost has a little bit of a duochrome vibe there in that shimmer as well. Super, super beautiful. And then this is my final swatch photo at an angle underneath that artificial lighting. So rounding out the quad today, I have 1981, and I did save it for the last because it is definitely my favorite. So this one is described as a dark indigo purple to a medium grape purple holographic thermal polish with blue shimmers and a sprinkling of silver holographic micro glitters. You can see those playing in the bottle there. They look just as beautiful on the nail. So here's a look at that first easy coat. You can already see towards the tips this is going more of a grape purple tone on the nail. Immediate. I didn't have to do a lot of manipulation to get it to shift for me, which I love. I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick how it built up with a second coat. Again, I did go in a little bit thicker here with this second coat, and it does bring it to full opacity. However, if you wanted to go thinner, I think you may need 2 to 3 coats with this one. So here's a look at that completed Meany. Super, super in love with it. It shimmers under all lighting, and that thermal action is really fun to play with. Again, just 1 coat of your favorite glossy top coat is going to help smooth out any small texture you might have, and this is my final swatch photo and an angle underneath that artificial lighting. And that does wrap up my swatch and review of the birthday quad, available starting on January 8th from Glisten and Glow. So super happy birthday to Jill. These will be available all together as a quad for $33 plus shipping, or for just $9.75 each, so you can pick up just your favorites. So if you'd like to see more, you can also follow me on Instagram at Sloppy Swatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see y'all next time.